City today at Protective Stadium as a couple of teams look to walk away as champions of the Birmingham Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see, the West Virginia Mountaineers taking on a team from the ACC, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And he's going to bring this one out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Missouri's offense will go to work first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses a defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Holds and fires complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. Leaves it with the back. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give on the option. Breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tiger.
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 25, exactly where he would have been if he'd taken the knee. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Vasco. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. With the catch, it's Manning. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 2nd down coming up. The give on the inside. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoke the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the
big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run the option. The pitch. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. Sets up the screen. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, the field goal kicker can step away from the net, go sit down, grab some water. They're not going to need him just quite yet. That was a great play call. Throwing the ball on 3rd and short in field goal range. They get the completion, now setting up 1st and goal.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tiger!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the ball.
The Mountaineers will hustle to the line. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Gives it on the option. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. The give on the counter. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Unleashes one. Finds his open man. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Glover. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They just keep firing. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Looking to throw on third and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Here he comes from his own end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got the first down, looking for more. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. They'll leave it with him.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Bring in the heat. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Offense lining up quickly. Back to pass on 2nd down. Scrambling away. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Under 30 seconds to go here in the half. Let's see how they play it on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw, it's Basco. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Gallagher. Gets it inside the 40, brought down to the 39, and they can't stop the clock. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Hamilton. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an entertaining first half, and always such a fun and vibrant environment there in Birmingham at the Birmingham Bowl.
Missouri will kick it off to open this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half, and that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
Looking for a man, it's Basco. Under fire. That's caught. It's Hamilton. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They moved the football well in the last drive, but man, that 4th down and failing to convert there has to sting. They'll run the RPO and pull it right. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. on the option. He'll toss it. At the 35, he's loose. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Pocket breaking down. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They go to the ground. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Big fella moving. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Wide open. It's a foot race. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. This is a really important drive for this offense. They're sitting here down 2 touchdowns and needing to put something productive together now. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. The play-action fake. Grabbed behind the line, it's Moss. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. It'll be third and long. Back to throw, it's Vasco. Oh, they're after him. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Smashes it between the uprights. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun to give to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. See what they dial up on first and 10. He'll keep it himself. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Manning. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps. running to the football, nowhere to go.
Finds the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that guy.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll move the wide receiver. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football.
Turning it on. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. And the Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. To the air, it's Basco. He wants it all. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
And you'll see this with offenses sometimes, man. They make a big play, they're going to stay aggressive, but the defense did a great job. You gave up one big play, don't give up another one. They were prepared for it. Nice job defending the pass.
Short gain on the play before he slides. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know...
Touchdown, Mountaineers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25. Give him one.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before...
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll go back to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to impose their will with the run.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
From inside the 15, here's the return. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Dropping back, it's Vasco. He's got an open man. And that is how we will wrap this one up. A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War.